say I'm not ready. Let's say I can't do this. But I'ma prove them wrong and show them all that I'm made for this. I'm made for this. I'm gonna pray for this. Always down and I'm lost within.
I should really be studying for midterms, but making YouTube videos sounds so much more better. Alright, what's Gucci everybody? Troy here, coming at you today with a new video. And I hope you guys enjoyed my video from yesterday. I know I was a little nervous. It was my first vlog. And I hope I can do better this time around. So today's video is about binge eating. It's my story, tips and tricks, how I got over it, why, how, and it affects a person, and how you can progress, stop, and progress into your fitness goals, and in general feel better so you don't feel like crap all the time. So this problem started around March, and I didn't realize I had a binge eating problem. But my mom got a diet from a coworker, and it was mainly for obese patients at the hospital that have to lose a certain amount of weight quickly in time for surgery. And the diet was vegetable soup and tilapia only. Those two things for 5 days straight. And on the 6th and 7th day, they would carb load. I did this for 5 days. I felt terrible, absolutely terrible in the gym. But when I carb loaded on the first day, I had sushi. I felt bloated, but I felt great because my glycogen's all restored and all that good stuff. Then the binge started to happen. It didn't stop at that one day of carb load. It continued for a few weeks, day in, day out. 2 days I would do well on my diet. Third day was I binge. Those 2 days I had no carbs whatsoever, and then I binge on the third day. And you feel like crap most of the time because you cycle in and out. Am I doing this right? I thought to myself, is living the fitness style for me? I feel like a loser. I feel fat. I feel pathetic. And even on my birthday when I went out, I binged right before I got to the bar. And this is for anybody that knows me or friends with me. This is why I didn't go out for all those months and weeks. Is because I binged. I felt bad. I felt pathetic. I didn't want to take my shirt off. I didn't even want to go to the bar. But when I went to the bar on my birthday, I was so bloated, and I wore a tight shirt, which was a terrible idea, which brought my self-esteem so much lower. But people were just like, "Good for you, Troy. I'm happy you're doing this. You're living. You look great." And I'm in the back of my mind, I'm just like, "No, not at all. I binged before I got here. I put away 2,000 calories in like half an hour. But thank you for the compliments. I appreciate it, all of you." But I was not myself at the time. I had a good birthday, granted. I got to spend it with all the people I love and care about. But in the back of my mind, all those compliments were just like, no, I don't feel well about myself. I feel self-conscious, and I feel like crap. So then, after my birthday, I tried to get back on my diet, and then kept binging there, in, out, cycling up and down, yo-yo dieting. And it wasn't good. I was gaining weight, then I was losing weight. This is never a good idea. It was more of a mental thing, trying to get over these plateaus, trying to lose weight, trying to say no, and I just couldn't do it. So I decided to hire a coach in July for 16 weeks, and he got me down about 10 pounds in those 16 weeks. It was 10 pounds. It was 16 weeks. He got me to where I needed. I actually didn't know how to diet before. I was on carb cycling. But I guess I just needed the guidance and watchful eye of somebody on me, which is basically what I paid for, which usually works out. But right after that, I dieted for 2 weeks more, doing BioS3's Jerry Ward's diet, doing the 3 days low, 1 day high, 2 days low, shaker day, just protein shakes all day, and then Sunday was that carb load, refeed. Yeah. I did that for 2 weeks. I got great results. I lost 3 pounds. But on that second week of the carb load or junk load, I binged. And that's where the binging started again. But this time it wasn't only more of a mental thing, it was more of a reward thing. I used food as a reward for everything. I did good on my exam. Like I said in my last video, I did good on my exam, so I get a treat. Exams are done, it's on break, I have 3 weeks, whatever, I can do whatever I want. I'm bulking, bro, I'm bulking, which was usually my excuse, and I binged. I put on 20 pounds in 3 weeks, eating whatever I want, from like cookies, lots of ice cream, love ice cream, Pop-Tarts, and so much random junk that it ballooned me up within no time. I went from 158 at the beginning of with my coach, down to 148. Then I dieted 2 weeks by myself, got to 144, and then by the end of 3 weeks, I was up 164, and then I just said, screw it, I'm just going to start bulking. Then I bulked, and I put my bulking in. I had my macros, I was hitting those, but I was still progressing in weight until somebody one day said, Troy, did you gain weight? And that just clicked in my head, like, no, I'm not happy where I want to be. I just want to lose weight. I just want to see some abs. I want to see some physical progression, because I've been training for 2 years, but I've been dieting serious, trying to get my diet down for almost a year, and it feels like I haven't progressed at all. My strength gains have gone up, which some people I hope have seen, but I feel like I haven't progressed. I just want to progress. I just want to get lean. I just want to progress more. Basically, I just want to lean out just to bulk, because when I bulk, I want to be strong. I want to be big. I'm short. I'm 5'5", 5'6", and my hair just gives me like 3 inches. So I just want to be big, because all my friends are all taller than me. And two of the people that got me into this, you two know who you are. They're bigger. I look up to them the most, and they're actually my close friends, and I usually go to them for advice. And when I went to them for the binging advice, they actually said to me, they went through it before, adjust your macros, and you'll get on from there. Include little dirty foods here and there, save some calories. So right now, I'm in my 6th week of my diet, and I'll explain my diet in another video. It is carb cycling, and some people always get confused about that. But right now, I started off my diet at 170 pounds 6 weeks ago. Currently, morning weight today was 158.8 pounds. But I just had a refeed, a high carb day 2 days ago, so I'll have a little water. So that's my story. It's not the greatest. And you're not alone. You're not pathetic. You just don't have like the right tools or know what you're doing or how to start. So if you have a binge eating problem like I did, here's just a couple things to identify it. And I'm not saying these are the correct things, but if you feel this way or if you look it up, it's more like if you eat 2,000 to 5,000 calories in one sitting and you sort of kind of feel guilty. It's anything if you feel guilty about eating an excess amount of calories in one sitting. I wouldn't dub it as a binge eating problem, but if it's continuous day in and day out, or if you fall off your diet and you feel guilty about it all the time, I believe that was, for me, you have a binge eating problem. Now here are some tips and tricks to get started basically on your fitness journey and to cut out these binges. So first thing I suggest is to go on the internet and calculate your maintenance calories. Calculate your maintenance calories and adjust your macros accordingly. Usually for me, I like more carbs than fats. Fats just bloat me a little bit more. So I put in more carbs than fats, and protein was just standard, 1 to 1.5 grams per pound of body weight. And I adjusted there, see if I lose weight. Because when I was on that Bios3 training carb cycling thing, anything under 100 grams of carbs, I feel like total crap. Right now, I can eat 150 grams of carbs, and I'm fine. I feel absolutely fine. I could like run a marathon. I'm not going to, because I'm still out of shape, and my cardio is terrible, but I just feel amazing. And keeping a diary, keeping a log will keep you on track. It will give you an example of where you are, what you eat, what sets you up for these binges, and it tracks your progress. Like, there's some stuff in here that I've actually written to myself and thought it would make myself feel better, which didn't, because I would always binge the third day. Just like this. Write off. Don't count. 3.5 days in. Next time, 3 weeks. I don't know if you can see that. And I wrote little paragraphs to myself saying it will get better from here, so on. Yeah, just keep a diary. Track your log. Track your foods. Track your macros. And just from there. So have a journal. Eat a maintenance calories for now. Eat when you're hungry. Don't believe this 2 hours and all that stuff. Just eat when you feel like when you're hungry. Intuitive eating. Intuitive eat. Maintenance calories for now. because you're just starting out and you're trying to conquer a binge. So you just want to be on the right track for now. Keep a journal so you can see your progress, see what sets you off, see what type of foods actually makes you feel full, because that's what oats, rice, sweet potatoes, eating whole foods, those whole foods that would keep you full, eating lots of fiber, fiber keeps you full, working out at the gym, and last, motivation and goals. Pick a goal that is actually realistic. You want to lose this amount of weight, work towards that just a little bit. Here and there, make minor tweaks. And the motivation. Find your motivation and work towards that. My motivation was from all these YouTube videos that and people I subscribe to, but the ones that actually pointed out the most to me was Olympus Iron and Furious Speed. Right now, they just gave me the push I needed to create content to put on my channel, but to start this cut and to bring people into my state of mind, especially with Olympus Iron. You guys can check out his video. I'll probably link it in the video, but he had a downfall. He's working towards it. He's bringing you guys and me on his journey, and just like Furious Speed, Furious Cuts, Furious 60, sorry, Furious Cuts is a supplement. Anyways, I follow them and they just give me the stuff that I need to push through this, to put content out, to get through my binging problems, and to progress, to keep progressing. That's all you want. Progression. Day in, day out. Just take it day at a time. If you feel like you can go longer with your diet, go longer. It's not that hard, difficult. Eat at maintenance calories, and if you want to lose weight and you feel fine and this and that, just drop your carbs a little bit. Drop them by 10 grams. See what happens. You might lose weight. Good. That's a good idea. That's a good starting point. Just take it slowly, day in, day out. It's not good. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. You guys got to do this slowly and efficiently and safely. You guys got to be safe. You guys got to be mentally safe, physically safe. But I just hope these tips can help someone. Just start off slow. Don't go from 0 to 100. You just, I don't know, I just want you guys to be safe, just like me. Follow me on my journey. I'll probably do something on here. I'll probably do the series. I don't know yet. It's actually really difficult. This is my first. So, yeah, series. Log your stuff in. And thanks for watching. I hope these tips help. I hope these tips help. And if you do, just leave me a comment down below, see if I did. Or you can email me, my email is right there, and I can help you and see if I can do anything for you. And other than that, thanks for watching. See ya.